This is just an ordinary apple, but what if I told you that there's only one thing that's keeping this apple from exploding?
In an atom, negatively charged electrons orbit a nucleus that's made up of positively charged protons and uncharged neutrons smushed together in a very dense ball. But, as anyone who has ever played with magnets knows, two things with positive charges, like protons, should push each other away. So what keeps the nucleus from blowing apart? If we want to find out, we have to zoom in even further. Protons and neutrons are both made up of three even tinier particles called quarks. Quarks are held together by something called the strong force, the strongest of the four fundamental forces of the universe. The strong force between quarks results from something called color charge, because that name makes perfect sense even though it has nothing to do with color. Each individual quark has a specific color charge, but they constantly change as the quarks exchange more teeny tiny particles called gluons. This constant exchange of gluons and color charges creates the strong force, but how does that hold the protons and neutrons together in the nucleus? When strong force acts on the quarks, it is so strong that it creates a residual force outside the quarks called nuclear force. Instead of pushing protons apart, nuclear force holds them together, and because it is a residual effect of strong force, it is much stronger than the electromagnetic force that wants to push the protons apart, so it always wins, kind of like a tug-of-war match between a person and an elephant.
So next time you take a bite out of an apple, you can thank nuclear force for keeping it from blowing apart.